Hello and welcome to Refocus on Games. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Lacey. And today we are jumping into Nusfjord. Y'all don't laugh at me.
Southern accent. Nusfjord.
Nusfjord. Anyway, so we jumped into this game. Who's it by?
Nusfjord is a game by Uwe Rosenberg and Lookout Games.
If you like our videos, please subscribe.
And now let's refocus on the game table and we'll show you how it plays. And we have a two-player game of Nusfjord set up. Nusfjord takes place in the town of Nusfjord, and we are fishermen or fisherwomen, and we have our own little fishing business, and we are working and competing to see who can bring in the best haul and earn the most money. I'm not going to give a deep dive into the rules. There are plenty of great videos on YouTube that go deeper into the rules and give you a rules breakdown. I'm just going to skim the rules and go over some of the worker placement spots. And then we'll do a playthrough and show you how this plays. But at its core, Nusfjord is a worker placement game. You've got each round begins with a fishing phase. And you can see at the bottom of the board, each player has little fishing slots. We begin with a boat each, and we earn 3 fish. You can see that each round. Now you can purchase boats in the game board here on the worker placement spot. And you can increase your boat size. So say I had bought this schooner and I placed this right here. Now my fishing haul would increase to 6 each round. And fish are basically your currency in the game. Mm-hmm. That's what you're using to purchase things, to do different things. So you have a fishing phase each round. You look at the bottom of your fishing track and you grab the fish. For instance, again, Lacey and I both start with 3 in our catch. And then you come over and you look at your board here. Now, the first thing you do after you catch your fish is you feed your elders. You can purchase elders or grab elders during your worker placement spot round, and they give you different benefits. It's basically a worker placement spot for you that goes here. But all of your elders have to be fed. So the first thing you do with your fish catch each round is you feed your elders, and after you feed your elders 1 fish, then you go to the next place on the fishing phase, which your shares. These are shares. And we both start with 2 shares in our fishing business. We have to pay those shares. We have to basically pay ourselves fish. So we would place, if we earned 3 fish in the first round, 1 fish on each share. And then you have another fish left over. There are no shares to place that on. That goes in your storage right here, or your reserve. And your reserve can hold 8 fish maximum. So we put our excess fish here. There is a worker placement spot where you can transfer your reserve into your main haul here. On your main haul personal supply, this is where you keep everything. You can have as many fish as you'd like. When it comes to wood, and there are worker placement spots here for deforesting, you can see from other Uwe Rosenberg games, kind of the same thing. You have these forests. You can deforest and earn wood, and your wood goes here. You can only have up to 12 wood each round. And then you have these buildings. The buildings, you can build a building and they give you different either ongoing benefits or an immediate benefit.
Yeah.
And there are 3 different building cards. You have an A, B, and a C deck. We're playing with actually the 1 fish deck. I'm sorry, not an A, B, or C, but 1 fish, 2 fish.
I think it does say that.
Does it say that?
Yeah.
Well, that's just the noting, right?
Yeah, I think it says A and then maybe 1. Yes, 1 fish that has A.
Well, that's the card, though. Yeah. These are the A cards. Here's the B cards in the 1 deck. But there are 3 different decks. They're the 1 fish deck, the 2 fish deck, the 3 fish deck. We're playing with the 1 fish deck.
Because it is a little bit easier. I think the first couple times we played with the A deck, and it was pretty easy. Or 2 fish, yeah. And then was it B? No, we've done both, I think.
3 fish deck. I think we did that last night.
Yeah, and it is a little bit harder to get some of those. So we're going to do, I think, the easier of the 2
keep it basic
today.
This one. But again, at its heart, this is a very, very easy, straightforward worker placement game. And you take the action and you just basically do what it says.
These are our
round trackers.
Yeah, round trackers. I don't think we did a very good job when we first started playing this game until we read, and it helped us keep track better. But Charlie's got the first place here with the boat. And then after the first round, then I'll jump to second, then he's third. It kind of jumps back and forth. And there's a couple of key things on round 4 It says draw 4 C buildings, which will be, like Charlie said, those are a little bit harder. We'll each get 4 of those. And then by round 6, whatever you have left over, if you have not purchased, it goes up here on the board.
From the C deck.
From the C deck. And whatever I had, Charlie can use. Whatever Charlie has, I can use, if you can purchase it. So.
Last thing I'll mention, if you purchase or if you get an elder, and you can get an elder here at this worker placement spot, the elders go here on your little personal board, and they serve as another worker placement spot for you. But before you ever use an elder, if you can't feed that elder from this little eating table here, then you can't use them. They have to have a fish here. Not only do you feed your elder each fishing phase, but if you want to use them, put it this way, they're not going to work for you unless you fill their belly. So that's a good way to think of it. But you have to be able to feed them. And there's another worker placement spot here that says serve fish. And so every plate you serve, you get 1 gold. Also, these shares, you have 3 unissued shares. And there's a spot on the board where you can issue your share. It flips over and you get money for it. And then either I or Lacey can buy that share back. So if Lacey bought this share, which was mine, every round then I'm going to pay her 1 of my fish from my haul. So she basically owns part of my business. That's the way you can think of it. She's a shareholder.
Right.
And
you get that victory point.
That's a good point.
Like if I had one of his shares over on my side, in the end it has the 1, so those count towards my victory points.
Right.
So.
And these are where you put your buildings. And the thing about this, if you've ever played another Uwe Rosenberg game, this is very common. If you don't fill up these building spaces, it's going to count against you at the end of the game.
Right.
It's a -1. So you desperately or really want to try to make those filled up. But that's pretty much a crash course in it. Again, there's great videos online where you can see a in-depth rules overview, but we're going to go ahead and start and just do a playthrough of this to let you see how it goes. So ladies first, or I'm first.
Yeah.
I'm first this round. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing we do is we go to our fishing phase. So we go down here and we each get 3 fish from the catch.
So give Charlie 3. I get 3.
All right. And then we put the fish on our shares that we already have. And we have 2 shares each, and we have an extra fish left over. We have no more shares to put that on. This goes in the reserve. And then immediately you take your fish on your shares and put them in your personal supply.
Yep.
They're to be used. So, and now we go to the worker placement spot. Again, you can see we don't have elders to feed. There are no shares in foreign possession yet, and we're ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some wood. And I'm going to the deforest space that says remove 1 forest and get 5 wood. So I'll remove 1 of these forests and I get 5 wood.
There you
go. Thank you. And that will be my turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and issue a share. And I get 2 coins.
2 coins. There you go. And I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to go ahead and buy Lacey's, wait a minute, with nothing. She's right. I can't do that. I have no gold, so I can't buy her share. But I will go and get a gold for free at this spot that says grab 1 gold.
All right, and then I'm going to go and buy mine back.
You did exactly what I wanted to do.
So I knew he was going to try to do that. So I'm going to take this share back, and it'll be flipped over like the rest of them.
All right. And I think that I'm going to buy a building. And I'm going to get this fish stand for 1 wood. And this says, cost me 1 wood. I just paid that.
4 fish.
And it says immediately get 4 fish.
There you go.
And so that means this card won't do anything else for the rest of the game but block out that negative.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, I'm going to thin out. So I have 4. Let me see under there. There's another one. So I have 4, 4. So I'm going to get 4 wood.
When you thin out, you don't remove a forest.
Right. Okay.
And that's the first round.
Yep.
So we go to round number 2.
We'll get our little things back. Ooh. All right.
So first phase, fishing.
Fishing, so we
have no elders. There is a, we both get 3 each.
Oops.
Okay. We have no shares in foreign possession. That means somebody else owns one of ours. But you do have personal shares. So I have 2 shares, and Lacey now has 3.
Then I move the shares to my supply.
Personal supply.
Yeah.
And we're ready to go.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to well, I'm going to do a building. I'm going to do this one. It says immediately build a ship, or basically it's a sloop. So it's going to be, I'm going to take this one, put it here, but I've got to pay 2 wood.
2 wood.
So we'll put that there. Okay.
All right. I'm looking at building again too. Tell you what, I think I need to issue a share. So I'm going to issue one of my shares. Put that there.
All right, and I'm going to buy Charlie's share.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I buy it, and so we'll take it. So he's going to have to pay me a little bit of money. Yeah. Or he pay me fish.
Pay you fish.
Yeah.
All right. What do I need to do? I need some money. So I issued a share. That means I get 2 gold.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I
you
forgot
didn't
that.
Yeah.
Got my gold. Okay. I'm looking at buildings here. I'm going to go build a building. And I'm going to get this. It's a boat builder. And I'm going to pay 3 fish and 2 coins. So here's my 3 fish.
And it doesn't say what kind of ship, does it?
It does. It says build.
Oh, the free cutter.
1 free cutter.
Okay, so his is a little bit bigger than mine.
1 free cutter. And I will put this down here. I'll put this right there.
And you can automatically see the next round I'll get 5 and Charlie gets 6. How big the ship was. So, okay.
Wait a minute. Did I pay 6 wood? I paid 2.
But you
That's right. I was doing the card.
Yeah.
The card here.
You got that.
1 free cutter. I was looking at that.
So you got it for free. You don't have to pay for it.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What is this? It says when your
reserve is empty, add 3 wood to your reserve.
So does that cost anything to get that ship? I mean, that building?
It costs 2 wood and 2 fish.
No, I'm looking at this one.
Oh, I got you. Whenever your reserve is empty, add 3 wood to your reserve. I don't think it costs anything.
I don't think it does either.
It doesn't have a price on it, and it's worth 1 victory point.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna.
Well, you can't get that though.
No, I can't, can I?
No, the building spaces
the building
are taken
is
up.
full. Yep. All right, I'll go ahead and get a piece of gold. That's always good to have.
So that card means whenever your reserve has nothing in it, go ahead and take 3 wood. So you'll always have something in it. Yeah.
But I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
All right.
Okay, my turn. I think that I will. Well, 2 wood, 2 fish. I think I'm going to build a ship. I'm going to get this sloop, put this here, and that's going to cost me 2 wood and 2 fish. And I've just increased my hull size to 7.
Very good.
Okay.
That's it. Yep.
Okay, next round. Go to round 3. The game goes really fast.
All right, so Charlie's going to start with 7 fish.
And I've got to pay you.
Yeah, you do. 3, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
I get 5.
So we're going to go down this fishing phase. First, it says feed your elders. We have no elders. Then pay your fish to the shares in foreign possession. And I do have a share in foreign possession. That's Lacey's. And then we pay our own shares right here. And put the rest in your reserve.
Yeah.
And then this moves. All right.
Oops.
So I'll go.
Yep, your turn first.
I think that I will grab an elder. And I'm going to grab this build a ship or a building. So if that's ever full, the building slots, I can always do this.
Worker placement, yeah.
Now to put him, I get to activate him immediately. Put a fish on him because they are not going to work without you feeding them. So I get to build a ship or build a building. And let's see if I can build a ship. I think I can. I'll build another sloop. Slowly increase that. So I'm going to get 2 wood and 2 fish. I'll grab this. There we go.
Okay. All right, I'm going to remove a forest and get 5 wood. Oops, not 2 of them, just 1. There we go.
All right, my reserve is getting full, so I'm going to transfer my reserve, and all that is taking the fish out of my reserve and putting them in my personal supply.
All right, I'm going to I'm gonna thin out. So I've got 3, so I'm gonna get 3 more wood. Okay.
All right, I think I will issue a share up here, and I'll get 2 gold.
All right. And then I'm going to build a ship. And we'll do this one. So 8 wood and 8 fish. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Okay.
And I think that's it.
Yep.
That's it. So we go to round 4. And round 4, man, this game's going fast. Round 4 is when we also get the sea cards. So in round 4, let's go fishing first, and we'll do the sea cards next.
Okay. So we both get.
I get 8. We both get 8.
Yeah. That's 4. Oops.
Now I've got some responsibilities to pay on mine.
So 3, 6, 7, 8.
So we'll go down this again just to show you. The first thing you do is if you have an elder, you feed your elder, and I have an elder. So I'm going to feed my elder 1 fish. Then my shares in foreign possession. I owe Lacey 1. Then my shares that I own, which are only 2, and the rest go in the supply.
Okay.
And now we're ready. Now round 4 begins the sea deck as well. Each of us get 4 sea cards. These are building cards, and we can look at them personally. And if we decide to build them, for instance, Lacey could build anything in her sea deck that I can't build, and I can build anything in my sea deck that she doesn't have access to. However, in round 6, all of these sea cards that we have not built go public on the board, and anybody can buy those.
All right, so I'm first.
You're up.
I'm going to buy your share.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, here's my coin.
Now your guy's right here.
Oops, sorry. I put it on the wrong. Yep.
All right. Okay, so I think I've got to get some wood, 5 wood for deforesting.
2. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, let me move all these. Sorry. I forgot to move them up here. All right.
So much to choose from.
Okay, so right here I'm gonna put 2 fish. It says immediately 2 gold and 1 wood into my reserve.
Right.
So
So you get that right away.
So 2 gold and 1 wood.
2 gold.
And put them in
Put them
this.
in. Put them in.
Okay. That's so into my reserve. What is this called then?
That's a reserve, but it's
Okay,
you
so
do
it
that.
doesn't.
Yeah, only
Oh,
fish
okay.
go into that reserve.
Oh, okay. So wood doesn't go into here.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I've got to start building some things. Okay. I am going to build a building. I'm going to build this residential home. Whenever one of your elders discards 3 fish, I get 1 wood. So you can see at the top of your elder cards, there's 3 fish space.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever this elder gets to 3 and starts over, you restart, I get 1 wood.
So you only have to pay. Oh, okay.
And I pay 3 gold for that. Now, one thing I didn't mention, on these building cards, you can see the victory point total at the top.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to also build a building. I'm going to do this one.
For one of your sea buildings?
Yeah, sea building. It says for 3, I get 7 victory points if I have 6 issued shares. So I'm going to pay 3 wood.
It's a great one.
Okay, I think that's...
Yeah.
Did I do that right? No, 2 coins. I got to pay you 2 coins. Yeah.
Okay. And I got one more move. I'm going to reforest because I do not want to pay these negative victory points.
Did you get anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Place
2 forests.
on
So you can
free.
put both of them.
That's really good. Cover that back up.
Okay, and then mine. All right, I'm going to issue my shares. Okay. I get 2 coins.
2 coins. Okay. And next round, we are at round 5. So we're round 5.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And time to go fish.
So we both get 8.
Let's get 8.
I feel like I have to scoop all these up so I can count them out. 4. There's 4 more.
Okay. So again, we'll go down the fishing phase at the top. First thing is pay your elders. I have an elder who has 2 fish, and now he has reached his 3 fish right here. So what happens is 2 fish go back, and every time you pay your elder 3 fish, he gives you 1 back. So I get 1 back. So I paid my elder, and also because of that building, whenever one of your elders discards 3 fish, I get 1 wood.
And you have to pay my
Yes. So the next thing is I feed my elder, which will start over, feed him a fish, pay my 4 in shares.
Let me ask you this too. I have 4 fish that I can't put them in there because I'm maxed out, so I just get rid of them.
They go back. Yep, okay. You lose those.
Make sure I did that right. So I almost put them there, and I can't. I was like, nope, that's not right.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. So I've got 2 shares and 4 in possession. I paid 1. Here's another one.
Yeah.
And then I pay myself, and then these go back.
Okay.
In the reserve. Yeah, your reserve here can only hold 8 fish.
Yep.
So if you bring in a haul over that, you just lose out on whatever else there is.
All right.
All right, it is me. So I'm going to do something that you've done twice to me.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I'm not going to do that because I can't. I don't have any gold.
Yay. So I'm going to do it.
Oh,
I'm going to get my share back.
Rats. Okay. I'll go ahead and thin out. Different strategy. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 4 wood.
Yeah.
I should not have told you what I was going to do.
Oh, I knew you were going to do it. I had a feeling. So, okay, so I am going to buy my share back. So 1 gold.
1 gold.
Actually, wait, what phase are we in?
We're at 5.
So it's still 1 gold.
Still 1 gold.
Okay.
And 6, you go up to 2.
I forgot to move these up here again. I did that same thing. Okay, sorry.
Now this is the last round. We have our sea cards to ourselves.
Let's see.
Is it your turn? My turn?
You went and then me, so it's your turn.
Okay. I can't build any of these C cards. I think I'm going to build a building, and I will pay. Everything has gold. I guess I'll pay that get that joinery. So that's going to be 2 wood and 2 fish. And I'll get this. And it says after you build a building, 2 wood into your reserve. So
I
guess
give
get
it back?
wood.
Okay. All right.
That was a good one.
All right, on me, I'm gonna build a ship, and I'm just gonna take this one because it's not gonna cost me anything. Is that right?
Nice, yes.
Okay.
And 1 victory point.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and issue a share.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
And I got a feeling what you're going to do with that.
Yes, sir. No, I can't do it. I can't because I already did it once.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for the next round.
No,
You're going to be first player.
Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. What I want to do.
Gotta quit running my mouth.
I need wood, but I don't want to. We're around 5 though, aren't we? Okay. All right, I'm gonna remove a wood and get 5 deforest, so I can have, because I don't have any. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Round 6. Now round 6.
I'll give this to you.
Right. All the C cards go public now, so we'll just go ahead and stick them on the board.
And then you get 8 fish. Is that right?
8 fish.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. So the first thing I do is I pay my elder, then I pay my foreign shares, which you have 2. 2. And I pay my shares, and the rest go in reserve. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I can't use mine. So
7, 8, and I got to put 1 back.
Yeah. All right.
And that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and buy your share. No, I can't.
You can't. You don't have any money, do you?
I've got 1. Isn't it 2 gold?
Yep.
Yep, I can't do it.
Round 6, the price goes up.
Yeah. So 6. Is it just round 6, or
6
just
and 7?
6 and 7. Okay. Yeah, right there. So I can't. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Oh, let me move these. Sorry, I do this every time. Forgetting to move them. Okay. All right. Let's see. I need. Okay, let me ask you this too. If I put my thing here, it says 1 gold per plate. So I can serve every plate?
1 gold per plate that you serve. So you're paying the plates out of your fish. So
but I can only do 1 plate. I can't serve all those plates?
No, you can serve as many as you can.
Oh, so I can do that now?
You can do that now.
So I can do this. So I'm going to serve 1, 2, 3.
Well, you start at the bottom. You start on that end.
All 5 of them though.
So remember,
it's 1 fish per plate. Though,
1 fish per plate, but you put the rest, the excess, over here. So for 2, you put 1 over there. So like you have 2 fish, you put 1 here. 1 there.
Okay. So
3, and then 2 would go over there.
Okay. So I may just do. I think that's all I'm gonna do. So I get 3 coins.
3 coins.
Just so I have some money.
That was a good move. I forgot all about that paying.
I just couldn't remember how that worked. Okay.
Okay. All right. I have got to get some money. So I'm going to get a piece of gold, or a thing of gold.
All right. My next move, I'm going to buy your share.
That is why I try to get money. You beat me to it.
It's okay. I still have a share I can issue, and you can get it back.
All right. We're in round 6, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to buy a building. I'm going to buy this resource trade for 2 gold, or I'm sorry, 2 wood and 1 gold. And this says at any time, 5 fish, I can turn in 5 fish for 3 gold.
And you get 2 victory points.
That's kind of the reason I got it. I'm really not going to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
I wanted to fill a hole there.
All right, so, and I'm going to, where is it? Build a building, but I'm going to do, that one.
The wood trade.
So 2 fish.
And 1 gold.
And 1 gold. Okay. Then you have 1 more move on that one.
Got 1 more. What can I do to set myself up best? I know what I'm going to do. I'll transfer my reserve. There we go. A great haul of fish for next round. So, round 7, last round.
Okay. So, let me give you yours back. Okay.
Okay. And go fishing. So, I get 8 and you get 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. So the first thing I do is look at my elder. I pay him. He's up to 3 fish now. So I put 2 back in the reserve and I get 1. He pays me 1 for taking such good care of him. And then I've got the rest. I pay 3 in foreign possession.
I can put them in there. Okay.
And then I pay 2 in my own shares. These go into reserve and these go into my personal supply. We're ready to go.
All right. So you go first on this, don't you?
Yeah, that's me.
So, isn't that right?
Yep, round
Yeah,
7.
7.
Okay. I think I'll go ahead and get 1 gold because gold at the end of the game counts as victory points.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to issue my last share and get 2 coins.
Okay. Oh, smart move. Can't build any more buildings. I could, but I don't want to. Then I'd have to build 2 buildings. Not much you can do at the final rounds. I think I'll go ahead and...
Okay.
Oh, I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. I will serve fish because you get, what do you get? 1 gold
per
plate. So I'm going to serve fish. This plate takes 3 fish. This plate takes 4 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 there.
That's good.
This plate takes 4 fish. This is a great way.
So you'll get 4 coins because you're going to do all of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll get 4 coins.
This takes 5 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Now that's going to give me how many coins?
4.
4 coins.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take my share back and pay 2 coins.
It's a victory point. And the last thing I can do is really not much I can do. I will just transfer my reserve.
Okay. And I'm going to, my last thing is I'm going to reforest so that I don't have
I was hoping you'd forget about that.
Oh, no. I was watching it.
All right. And that's the game. That's it.
Okay. So we count victory points.
Victory points are on your buildings, on your ships that you've built to, and then you count your coins.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and count them up.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I think I counted right. Where'd you
want me to go?
Yeah, you go ahead.
17.
Okay, I had 19,
Oh,
but
goodness.
it's a negative, so I'll have 18, right?
18.
So I beat him by 1
Beat
point.
me by 1 point. You beat me by 2 last night.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, that is Nusfjord.
It's so much fun, though. This is a great game.
It's a great family game, and it goes so fast, so it doesn't take up a lot of time.
Quick learn.
Quick learn.
Yep.
Quick learn. And that was our playthrough of Nusfjord.
He's still making fun of me.
Nusfjord. Yeah. So Nusfjord, really, it was one of the first games that we played together as a couple
Yes.
when we really got into board games. And there's still a bit of nostalgia with me. I really love the game. It plays so quick.
Oh, you heard him. He said love.
I did.
And I use that a lot.
That's the game she uses, or the name she
Okay.
uses a lot. So as far as weight, we'll start there. What did you think of the weight of the game?
Okay. Two different things though. I think the first time we ever played it, we played with the easy cards, or what do you call them?
One deck, the
one deck, the one fish deck, and I thought it was an easy learn, quick learn, lightweight. And then we tried it with the second, I think it's two fish.
Two fish.
A little bit harder, but then last night we actually played it with a three fish, which is a C deck, I believe, and they were harder. So I would say if you're starting and you're just getting into it, start with the easiest version and get used to it and the mechanics of the game, and then jump in.
And it's really not that they're hard; it's just more information on the cards.
Right, you got to read. Lots of
reading. Got to read, exactly.
Yeah.
So I would think this is kind of a beginner game. This would be easy. Yeah. I use the word gateway a lot to get somebody into the board gaming hobby. I would use this with no problem.
Yes.
I think it's great. As far as theme, I really like the theme of fishing. Uwe Rosenberg is known for farm games. Agricola's a farm game. Caverna's a farm game. You're feeding your people in these farm games that he has. This one has a lot of the same elements where you're feeding your elders.
Right.
He loves to feed your people. But this was different. It wasn't farming necessarily, unless you want to count fishing as fish farming. But you were catching fish.
Right.
And I thought it really, really did play into it with the stocks.
Yes.
As far as the theme of the game, we're owning different
shares,
yeah. But we own different fishing companies. So it was really realistic in the fact that I have shares in my own company, and then I've sold shares off that now Lacey has bought.
Yeah.
And because she's a shareholder, I now have to pay her some of my stock of fish that I get. Yeah. I really like the theme of the game. I think it fit nicely.
It was great. Yeah. I like I like the hands-on, like all the fish, the wood, the coins, being able to touch and move those things, worker replacement. I'm a huge fan of that. So.
And you might know Nusfjord's coming out with a big box version this year. It's going to have all the expansions. I believe the metal coins, which you're a big fan of metal coins.
I do. Love. And I will say that for every game, there have been moments where I've wanted to say, hey, let's go get our real coins from this game and use it on this game, because it's just the one.
It makes a difference.
5 or 10. So,
it does. It makes a difference.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
As far as the rating, if you're going to rate this game,
I'm gonna say an 8 or a 9.
Really?
It's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of our favorites as a family.
It is.
Playing.
This is a top game, and again, it may be because this was one of the first games we played, but it does hold a special place in our heart.
And I like. What's the other game we're about to play? There's several we have.
Agricola, he's got Caverna.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into some of those too.
And also Atiwa, the new game coming out. They say that I haven't played Atiwa yet, but they say that it's very, very similar to Nusfjord in the mechanics of the game. Very fast, very easy play, not hard to teach. So this is a definite top, I would say, for both of us.
I do. I agree.
Playlist. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed this playthrough. This was Nusfjord. If you like videos like ours, please do subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.